Okay, so excuse the quality. Again, my PC isn't that great, so the quality is not going to be that good, but I'm reviewing Monty's Tracer game J6WVAM. So let's just get started. I'll watch it, pause, see what I think. Then, yeah, that's it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can skip a bit. I lied. Okay, I won't skip. Alright. Going on the left. Hitting a bit.
I do not fight for myself. We cannot fail when we strive together. We cannot fail when we strive
Okay.
together.
I'll let this play out a bit. Yeah. So you kind of just sit in the middle for a while expecting someone to come here, which someone did. The Moira came in here. But
Fail when we strive together.
I mean, they're also on Sombra too. You could have, for instance, I don't have a drawing tool, but you probably shouldn't be sitting in here. And of course, I have some more insight because I am reviewing. I know where the enemies will be. You don't. But sitting down here is just not an active position at all. Again. Oh. Oops. Again, you shot the Moira, dropped down. She used her orb to damage you. You could have actually shot the Moira more. Since you still have recall, she won't burst you down. So you drop out, you know, you hear the Sombra, which is... I'm gonna go back a bit. Okay. Yep. Could, like, shoot the Moira a bit more. Since you have a insane burst. Sombra's behind you, which is interesting. That's really good for you to... Sombra can't do much against you. You're on the Vinter. You pop recall right there. Ah, I keep pressing that to stop. You pop recall right there. You don't really need to pop recall if there are two supports, one being a Life Weaver and Ana right beside you. I understand that you think you might have died, but Vinter just popped Burrow. Sombra's on the right, you know, doing whatever she's doing. So you didn't necessarily need to pop Burrow right there. Or recall. My bad.
Over here.
You're kind of just on the cart right now, playing sort of like a soldier. You could be in more of a pokey active angle, like straight across the way, right in front, like on the right side where Mega's at in the tunnel. Or you could go to the left here, get some poke out. One sec. Free cam. Okay, you could go out here to the left, behind the Sigma, get some poke out here, distract him. The Venture's going to be back here. Both their supports are frontlining. Or you could go up top here. Why is it not letting me look around? Okay, you could just go up top here, also doing some poke. Your biggest worry would probably be the Venture just diving on you, but you'd have recall for that to get out of there. Again, not trying to double down on it so much, but you were kind of like Soldier 76ing there, fighting with your team, which is all right. But you just need, since you're a tracer, you need to take not necessarily take care, but you can distract their supports. You know, especially one being a Moira, which gets a, it doesn't have an auto aim like the Wu Yang orb does. or distract their Sigma, because you could honestly burst Sig quite a bit. Your job isn't to kill him; it's just to like be annoying.
We are making progress.
You go back to main there. I think I went a bit too far. No. Yeah, you go back to main and you shoot the Venture when they burrow up. You could have placed yourself on the right. Go through the little tunnel. Get yourself behind them. Oh. Uh. Oh. You could have... I hate this. Sorry, I can't turn for some reason. Sorry. You could have gone through here. Walk a bit more. Maybe use a couple blinks so you go faster. You're going to get them back. Go through this tunnel area behind them. The Wu Yang is also a big deal because he can do 100 damage per his shot if he lands it. So you could do that, get behind them, take the focus away from your front line, and have them deal with you. Instead, you just went back to the front line. And your team dies here.
Rescue that robot.
Getting chip in at the Venture, you know.
We need to put a stop to their push.
Wait. I'm assuming you are waiting for your team to get back. But again, you could be doing your own thing behind, stalling, waiting for your team to get back, creating more distance or more space for them to be able to come back and have actual more space, like doing more chip. Instead, you're really focusing for the Venture when you could be focusing like the Sombra or like their supports. Sombra's really easy to kill as Tracer because she can't hack you, and your recall just basically grants you a double life against the Sombra.
Gotta go. I'll keep you up. Watch here.
Okay, I do kind of like this, but you should have been shooting to see if you could hit the Sombra. Because I like that you are looking around for the Sombra, but you should be also shooting to see where she is.
You're mine now. We can't let them push ahead of us. They pushed past.
Let me go through this again.
I'll keep you up. Watch here. You're mine now.
Okay, yeah, so you hear the Sombra hack, and you decide to go back to attempt to kill her. Which, you probably shouldn't do, since, again, Ramatra should be taking a bit more space. There's a Sombra. Well, it actually may not be terrible because you're supporting both your supports, which are Lifeweaver and Ana, helping them not die against the Sombra, since again you can take care of a Sombra. But
Team has lost
you
the
jump
lead.
off instead of going to the left, where you can just laser her. Not only does this lower your accuracy of hitting her, you also drop down. So it'd take a lot longer to get back up. And she's gonna be gone by then.
We can't let them push ahead of us. They pushed past us.
get the kill on the Venture. I do like that. You kind of save your Ana. Your life weaver is dead, so you may need to play, but you did kill the Venture.
Good thing I dodged.
Actually, a decent recall. You're about to die. Your soldier did die. Your best plan's probably going up to high ground or to take care of the Sombra because you know she's up there. In creating that space for your tank and your Ana. Since your tank's probably going to get hacked right here.
Don't let them push ahead.
Okay. They didn't get hacked. Your Ana went in and died. She should have backed up, honestly. And you went in, like, you went in there when you had no team into the front line. So that's kind of, you're dying right there. Yeah.
Enemy forward spawn room activated.
Give up? Not in my vocabulary.
I actually do like what you did. You closed the space so you had much tighter spread, and you could have burst down that Wu Yang. Uh, I know it's redundant to say, like, aim better, but, like, you could have killed that Wu Yang. Let me play this out.
Who's on fire?
So you do kill him, which is good, and then you put more pressure on the Moira, creating basically more space for your tank to actually walk on the Sigma, because he's getting no heals right now. Their Moira is completely turned. I like that. Okay, so that was good. One thing is, if you're going against a Moira as a Tracer, you could honestly get as close as you want, because there's no damage drop off for Moira Grasp. And there's a lot of damage drop off, and of course the spread for Tracer. So you can get as close as you want to as Moira without there being major repercussions.
Critical hit. He's off now. Let's go.
You're on the cart right now, which you can do. I mean, it's fine right now. Everybody's dead, but you can be taking this time to set up new angles, like going to the right or going down middle and stuff.
Take care.
I'm not sure if you heard the Sombra TP to your left, but right now you shouldn't be on cart. You probably want to go towards their team, and if you heard that Sombra, you could point it out. I don't see any live pings at all. I have pings turned on.
Over there.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah, targeting a really squishy Wu Yang is good here. It's kind of just the time it took for you to get into the fight that I'm, you know, not fine with. I don't know. Pulse bomb, I would have missed that too. You're fine. But yeah, let's keep watching. You could have double blinked here and got that Wu Yang. You're gonna need a recall here, or you die. Nice recall. I actually don't have a problem here with you killing Sigma with your tank. Because he's already low health and you can burst him down. Even though Moira was kind of low, I don't have a problem with that. personally may have a problem with it, but I don't have a problem with that.
Tower me.
Got you staring.
Okay, I was kind of gonna say something about it, but I didn't realize that your team was also dead. Your tank's in the front, but your whole team is dead to this venture. Uh, I mean, it was smart for you to kind of go back since your team's dead. Your tank may die here. Let me watch this.
I took it from her.
The robot could use our guidance.
You just heard that Sombra. She may EMP here. You want to put a little bit pressure since you're frontlining here, especially against a venture. You don't want to be frontlining against a venture. You don't want to be frontlining in general, but especially not against a venture. She can just shoot you once, drill you, and basically you're dead. You could be taking an angle on the left, shooting either support or Sig right here. But you're which your tank turns to go for the venture, which is kind of weird. He needs to be the front line. I kind of see why you're taking the front line this game, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't be.
Making progress. Let's stay with it.
You turn around for the venture. Let's see. You shouldn't. Either way, I was gonna say if you killed them, you still probably shouldn't have turned around for the venture. That just. I mean, your backline's dying to a venture, like 2v3, which is kind of weird. Yeah, you have a Cass on it, which should be able to deal with the venture. Cass should honestly be able to deal with the Sombra. You need to be putting pressure on their front line. I know you're trying to keep your team alive, but you know what? Okay, let's just. Oh, oops. You get hacked by Sombra virus, then killed. That's kind of unfortunate. I understand why you're sitting in the corner because you just got hacked, and your Life Weaver is right there, and your Ana's right there. That's kind of weird. You should have blinked out of there, though. I understand why you were sitting in the corner.
I believe the robot's better off with us.
Your support, your
Did you miss me?
everybody was still there. Damn, yeah. You want to support your Ana? Yeah, nice. Just getting on the left, looking for an angle. Hopefully, kills the venture. Wow, that's, and then you die. Damn.
Enemy forward spawn room activated.
That's a hard call because oh my gosh, yeah, that's a hard call right there because you killed the venture, but you also died. Your venture was murdering your backline. I don't want to call that trade fair. Venture shouldn't have died there. You also shouldn't have died there. You noticed that Sig was poking you. You could have backed up or went on the room on the left and grabbed Mega. I don't know why your Ana didn't heal you. I would need to see that to have any input.
Zoom.
You notice Sombra. If you see Sombra and you're on Tracer, like if you see her invis, you can start shooting to see if, since you saw that she was on low HP, you want her dead.
It's time
That spray was kind of wild on the Moira. On the Sombra, nice, distracting her.
We have to meet their push and stop.
Yep, alright. Distracting both supports right now. I would have missed that too.
Back we go.
Shooting Sig right there, doing a bit of poke. You're going into your backline now, which I don't necessarily like. You could grab the med pack on the left and go back in.
Much better.
You could have dropped out window. Do you have no recall's on 4 seconds? You could have dropped out window and put more pressure on the supports. Instead, you turned back for the venture.
Life protects life.
Sorry, it's like really laggy right here. I like that you're shooting the Sombra now. Steal the med pack from her, good. Probably pop recall here since she has an orb on her. I don't think you can kill her anymore. Chasing her, I even though she's low, I don't really like that. I think you should go back and help your team. Then again, Tracer or Sombra's low. She just used TP. So you do spray here. You do spray looking for her. I like this, but I just don't know why you weren't shooting looking for her earlier. Put pressure on them. Nice. Long range isn't good against them since I see you backing up a lot. Sig can do good poke against you long range. And you want to be up against Wu Yang since he needs to hold it for a while to actually get that 100 damage off. Otherwise, it'll just be 30 damage, I think. I may be wrong, but it's just 30 damage otherwise. Going to their backline. I love this. The way he just snaps looking back on you. He can't do damage or hold his heal on his tank anymore. Get the kill on him. That's good. Go and kill the Moira. That's good.
Gave it the old wallet.
Don't chase a venture. Don't chase a venture into a small corner. She missed, but that could be... You could die if you do that. That's... Yeah, okay.
Got a second wind.
You heard those footsteps, which is good. Chasing that is not worth it.
Triple.
I feel like you should have been able to hear her, and now I believe she's gonna get the hack off on you. Oh no, I was wrong. Okay, never mind. You wanna go back to the front line. Shooting her, especially from this range, is so useless. Looking for a quick bomb. I would have done the same. You're kind of just in their team. You want to get like behind them. Use recall right there, which, you know, you should have done. Kind of just leaves you in a bad spot. either way. You want to get out there. Good, good. Damn, you do die. Yeah, Fincher can murder you. Skip a bit. The front. Shouldn't be. You could be behind that. You go back to your team. Like that. I like that. Taking pressure off of both of the supports. Now, what I said about especially either of them being as close as you can, so you can do as much damage as possible, you shouldn't do it to both supports, even though their damage is just much better at, or range. They can just burst you down and your recall won't leave you anywhere, really, if you need to pop it. Pop it, good, still on the Moira. Having their Wu Yang turn around, which is really good.
Life protects life.
You could have honestly taken right there. You kind of just disengage from the fight for a bit with going to the jump pad.
Li Wan Kuanglan!
Do like a bit of chip, even though it'd probably be better on the supports. He's just constantly... You're a fly to him. And that's a good thing. You're an actual nuisance. You're always having him turn around, which is good. Even though he's kind of like Zen and he has an orb, his main healing comes from his slam and his hold down. Which that is amazing that you were having him turn around as much as you are. Good. You grab the heal pack. Get healed up. Yeah, it is awkward since Sigma left his shield up there. I would have... That is a bit awkward. You're full HP. You don't need to grab this heal. What? It showed that you're full HP. Okay. Oh, one of your teammates left. Even though you didn't stick it, I like that pulse. Just get the Venture out of there immediately. I like that.
They're pushing the barricade.
Yeah, getting closer to the Wu Yang. Finish him off. That's good. On the Moira. Good. You should blink to that med pack on the left and not recall.
Good thing I dodged. Back in the fight.
You could burst Sig down here. I lied. That's Moira ult.
It's your turn, Jay. Excellent.
You could honestly, even though Venture's low, Moira was right in front of you. Also, don't like that grip from Lifeweaver, so it put you in a bad position. Doing a bit of damage. I see that you're trying to get closer, but you can't really close the gap without taking much damage. putting
Approaching
pressure on
the
supports,
final
good.
destination.
Your tank's also going after the supports with you. I don't understand that, really.
Thought of you.
I would have done the same. Grab Mega, good.
Back in the fight.
Pressure on Wu Yang, good. Basically kill the Moira. That's nice. She walked into that fire strike.
Who's on fire? I am. We're almost there. Don't leave
Appreciate
me
that you tried to kill the Wu Yang. It may be because I just paused, but I think you should have seen that fire strike hit the Wu Yang, and he was low. You see that he's actively low, though. You saw that he was low 2 times, and you haven't turned to shoot him. And you're shooting Sigma. Shoot the Wu Yang! Nah, but you should have shot him there. And then that's game.
Victory.
So overall, I just think you should be not frontlining, creating off angles, and like doing stuff just a bit differently. That's basically it. I can see a different game if you want me to.